a Monday. It's Sam from Teach the World to Trade, and this is a live trading session for all of you Teach the World to Trade, learn to trade like a professional scholarship winners. Hopefully you're going to get some good insights from the trading process from this video. And without further ado, let's go and check out what we did last week and then look for some more opportunities for this coming week. Hey, Moez, how you doing?
I'm very well, thank you. Very well. Am I on my own?
At the moment, yeah. I did a little intro and I got cracked.
Terrible.
Here we go. It's good to see you.
You
We're
too,
going to have
you
a little
too.
review of last week, and then we'll have a little look at some opportunities for this week as well.
Not to see your full face with that hat.
Yeah, you got the full face today. I even had a shave for you.
How's things with you? Are you doing what? New plans?
Yeah, things are well. Last week was a bit busier and trading wise, and yeah, life's good. I can't complain.
Excellent.
How about you?
Yeah, well, I'm really want to jump on this. I'm learning a lot every day, but I'm not. I haven't really jumped on the thing. The reason why I'm not confident to move the stop loss fast enough and things like that.
Okay, what the trade management side?
Yeah.
Okay, well, this does come from practice.
Yes, I gather that.
You've kind of got to start small and start practicing this. That's my best advice there. But I'll keep showing you because there's a few of these trades where I should have moved the stop and I didn't. For example, I mean this natural gas for a start. This is why it's very dangerous to be short natural gas this time of year because we had this big gap open. It gapped open 11% overnight from Wednesday to Thursday because the weather reports came in and was colder. We had a cold snap come in, and this is exactly what happens. You have like it's every 6 hours.
Yeah.
These weather reports come in, and one came out when the market was closed, opens up, bang, 11% up.
Which you always say this, and you always say that you always short the gas this time of the year.
Long, other way around.
Oh, yeah, sorry, yeah.
Yeah, because you're waiting for that cold snap. The whole market's waiting for it, and then it came. So it stopped us out a lot higher than we wanted, unfortunately. But alas, that is the learning that we got from this trade. So this was a bit of a loser, but a lesson nonetheless. Because natural gas is a bit too volatile this time of year, I'm going to look at something else. We'll go through the rest. We've got this short Brent on still. I had a little look just now.
Okay.
Which is doing well. It got mighty close to our stop, but didn't stop us out. We had some news over the weekend for Brent, where we had OPEC said they were going to cut, well, not increase in the new year, but it's nothing really new because there is a demand slowdown in the first quarter of every year anyway. So them not increasing their output means it's fine because demand's lower, so it's not too bullish here. I originally read it yesterday and I thought it was quite bullish, but then I read into it a bit more and felt it's kind of flatlined. And that was and then the market response is it opened up slightly higher and then it's been moving lower throughout the day. Which has been interesting. So my initial idea of a medium-term short still stands. We're still below this big trend line on a daily. And this secondary challenge, this is where we sold it this time last week. But this has come to light, this area here, which not been able to break down here. So perhaps if I was keeping an eye on trading this, I'd be looking at this level here at 63 daily.
Can you not take the profit a bit higher?
I mean, I would be looking for this as a challenge. I know how many have I got? I've got 4 lots. So I'd probably start maybe buy 2 lots back around here, this level. So maybe move one of my buys to 63.50, maybe just above. So I'm going to limit by 55, say just above, just for 2 units. And then I'll have to change this one, modify order, and you can't change this for. So I'm gonna have to discard this.
When you discard something, do you pay a fee?
No, you can move your orders in and out as much as you want.
Okay. Is that for crypto? Is the same as well?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's your right to put your orders in and out whenever you want. It's only when they get filled that you incur charges.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So we want to stop at 66.90 still. 66.90 to stop there. And then another limit by 2 lots down here. What was it? 62.08. 62.08. There we go.
From the chart, what's the thing makes you look is strong is going to go down?
Fundamentally, I think we're bearish. The outlook's still bearish. And I think there is enough oil. I think we have an oversupply as it is, and I think demand is slowing. And it tends to. I was reading again yesterday. It tends to slow down towards the end of the year and going into next year. We've got a war premium in the market. I don't think we're going to see many more attacks. I think Russia. It was the attack on a Russian refinery was a warning. I don't think we're going to see any more of those. Trump doesn't want expensive oil at the end of the
No.
day. It's the fuel for America. So yeah, I'm bearish oil. But then I've got my stops in place as well for this trade idea. Technically and fundamentally, I'm bearish. What I should be doing is, it's because it's moving sideways, it's probably trading that range a bit more on this trade. So that's what I'm going to start doing. So that's oil. We had a sugar trade on. We are short this. It's been breaking new lows. It's kind of hovering. We found a bottom here at 09. This was quite a big profit target. Sold 10 lots. It's kind of going sideways, essentially. Let's have a look on an hourly. If you see this is going hourly, 14.20 area, struggling to break. Again, I'd probably look to job five lots, half of my position here. So we'll do that. 5 lots at 14.20. And then another target down here, which was about 12.010. And that stop was still up here, wasn't it? 15.30. Okay, so we've done a bit of trade management there after looking at the market, what's happened in the past week with our trades that have on. Some opportunities have arisen to perhaps trade into trade, essentially. With the size we've got on, we're able to do that. So it's a key skill in managing trades. And then we've got this copper, this elusive copper, which keeps going in and out of profit. But we added more because we broke this level here. And we set a big stop there to get out of all of them, which I don't want to do. So I'm going to cancel that order. I'm long 24 on an hourly, where we've peaked up here and it's bottoming out again here. If I wasn't long already, this is where I'd be looking to buy, I think. Then this is another area that we're failing to break through. We're at 51195. So maybe I'll trade some of my position out there. 95. Limit order. Oh. What we do? Maybe half. That's 25% of our position. 6. We still need a stop down here. Oh, there's more a break of this line that we were looking for, which is 4 spot 9220. Stop of 24. Okay, so we've still got a stop in. We've got our first limit sell here. Let me know once this area is coming up, because I'm going to sell 6. And then I'll have a little look to see what it does between this next price barrier, between 5,112 and 514, because we want them to both be breached so we can look at these new highs again. In my opinion, that's the popper. We traded some other stuff last week as well. Nat gas we stopped out of, and then we had a little look at live cattle. So yeah, this had a big sell-off, and we were looking for that sell to retrace. Sorry, to carry on. All right, let me see. Yeah, we sold it, and then we got stopped out. We tried to momentum trade, and it turned around, is what we did. And then we've had a little bounce since there. Have a look on this daily. Big rally. Nothing really interests me in the live cattle market at the moment. I mean, that's a good bounce. You could say that's a bullish bounce. but it's also a bearish flag forming, where this is the pole and this is the flag, and that can indicate an extension trade further lower. So I wanted to momentum trade, didn't come off. I think it's time to look at something else personally. So this week, what was I going to look at? We've got some UK data on Thursday, so it's always good to look at the gilt. So this is the 10-year UK government bond. So it's talking about holding rates, but there's a small school of thought that they might cut rates on Thursday. If they cut rates, it'll be a surprise, but there's more talk of them being quite hawkish. So if that's the case, this has got quite a long way to fall, this gilt. And we've got a few gaps that have formed. So it closes at 6 p.m. this market, and then it opens again at 8 a.m. UK time. So a lot can happen overnight, and if the markets, European or American or Asian bond markets really move overnight, it'll be imprinted on the open. So you have a lot of these gaps that form in the gilt. So this night it closed over here, and then we had some bullish and dovish news and action, and then we opened up here. Same over here. We settled there, opened here. Technical analysis theory is that gaps then always get closed in the future, and it happens 9 times out of 10. Hence the it always comes back mantra that a lot of traders live by. So I'd be looking for this gap to be closed this week, to be honest, which would leave me to put a trade on. Yeah, we're at a pivotal level here. I think that's worth a sell. Trade. Sell 20 lots. Take profit at 93, sorry, 08. Take profit. 08. That gap looks like it's been closed there. I think we've got to look for a 2 to 1. So 13 tick stop. It would be 93. Say 60. 50. There we go. We made a 2 to 1 trade. So this one I'll try and monitor, because I think we're going to see this gap closed. 20 lots wouldn't create that P&L. I think they've got their calculations wrong. That's not an 800 grand trade. £10 a tick times 20. So it's 200 a price. And it's only going 27 prices. So their numbers are wrong here. But I'm honest that all the same, trade still stands. I'm expecting a hawkish Bank of England on Thursday, and I think we'll run the market's thinking it's going to be hawkish as well, and I think we're going to run into a sell-off to close this gap in the next couple of days, probably even before Thursday. So that's a trade that I like. The gilt, what are we still going down here? Going to look at the Aussie dollar versus the British pound. Got it. So getting very hawkish over in Australia. I've been reading EDVGDP, GBP. There we go. See what the chart's saying here. It looks like we're topping out up here. A bit of resistance forming there. Broken below the medium-term trend. But you can't deny this trend line here. I mean, look at that. It's right on the money. That's a pretty strong trend. I mean, technically, it can go either way. I've not done enough fundamental research on this. We've got two opposing central banks at the moment. I mean, the UK still needs to cut a bit more, but Australia seems to be finishing its cutting cycle. If we buy here and go with the trend, look, we've had pullbacks in the past, and then continuations of rallies. Where would I be wrong? I mean, there's quite a lot of thin air below this trade. Maybe around here. Have a little look at a long position. Let's put that on. Let's go with the trend. So we're going to buy here. Get profit at 05,006, and then plus 542. Okay, a little tickle of a short-term Aussie pound trade. Going with the trend there. Very lucky when we seem to be doing this every 4 o'clock, between 4 and 4:30. We do have a good range of markets at technical precipices where they're either going to go one way or the other. I mean, that's a fine trend line to be trading off. Randomly, I haven't checked this market before. The Aussie dollar versus the pound. And we had the same last week with oil and natural gas. And again with the gilt. This gilt one's very interesting. I like this one. I've got something very similar on as it goes that I put on earlier today. So there we go. There's today's selection. Any questions, Moez? private session today. Even my private session is no more. But I'm here for the reps. I'm here to stay integral, show you all how to trade like a pro. I'm from Teach the World to Trade. If you're catching this on the repeat, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got a lot of insight. And I look forward to hopefully seeing more of you live. If not, sending this out to you every week and getting
Thank
you
you, Sam.
closer towards.
Thank you,
Okay,
Sam.
Moez,
Thank you, buddy.
take care of yourself.
Take
And I'll
care.
catch
Bye,
up
bye,
with you
bye.
soon.